Hey guys, we are back with some more Halifax Tugboats G-Up mode or franchise mode, whatever you want to call it. And we are about to go in the draft. However, before we do that, I want to make a trade right away. And this is a trade that I feel is necessary because we've just been the same team for way too long, and we've been getting kicked out of the first round and eliminated from the playoffs for way too long. So I feel like we need to trade Boone Jenner because, okay, so he's not really exactly happy here. He's an 86 overall, so he's dropped a little bit. He's at 5.7 for the next 3 years, and when you look at his production, he hasn't really done much too much since the 18-19 season, 43 points, but then he's dropped down to 29, 22. I mean, fair enough. I put him on the third line in defense those seasons, but he's just not worth his contract anymore, and he was a minus the past few seasons. So yeah, it's time to move on. Plus, we have Trevor Hensick on the up and coming. I mean, look at that, 85 overall, and he's gonna be a stud. So it's time for the youth movement here in Halifax. We are gonna be a much different team next year. So here we go. We're gonna put Jenner on the trade, and we go over here to Chicago, and we will take Ryan Hartman, and he's going to replace. He's going to place on the fourth line, I believe, from what I have on written down here on here, and we're also going to trade for the Tampa Bay second, and that's just going to hopefully go through as it is. I haven't seen this trade yet, so proposed trade. There you go, and that needed to be done, boys, because we needed to clear up cap. And yeah, we needed a second round pick, and it wasn't a trade I wanted to do. But again, we needed to clear up cap, and the youth movement in Halifax needs to happen. And Connolly is probably moving up next year. Kozlov's moving up a line. Hensick's probably going to be on the second or maybe even first line, depending on how much he jumps during the off season. And so, yeah, that needed to happen. And then Myers coming up as well. So, yeah, that definitely needed to happen. And now we can focus on the draft. That was the only trade I was going to make before the draft. But depending on the results of the draft, I may make more. So, and we did scout defense a lot. So I'm hoping we can pick up a nice defenseman. Maybe if we get lucky, an elite defenseman. But let's see where we're drafting first. We are drafting 16th. Okay. All right, all right. Let's see if I can pick up a pick here in the top 10. Maybe Minnesota's pick, number 6. Is that too much value? Yeah, it's a little too much. Exit trading. All right, let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Maybe Colorado at number 9. Ooh, they want to give it up. All right, let's see. Let's see. Well, we would obviously move up from 16. Actually, they don't even want it. Is there anyone else I'm willing to give up? I mean, there are a lot of guys who I don't think will be playing for us next year, but they're all on 1 year deals is the thing. Like Perry, 1 year deal. Even Dubois is on a 1 year deal. Like I don't think he's slotted in for next year because like his puck skills category for a second liner just isn't there, and his defensive category, like I can't play him on the third line or fourth line because it's just down there. So I think he's gonna get traded. Like we're just gonna tender him an RFA, and then he's gonna get traded this offseason. And like there's nothing I can really do. I mean, I guess Ratty, but I'm hoping he gets back up to an 84 by next season, so I don't really feel like trading him right now. Uh, I got nothing. You know what? I can't trade for that pick. There's no way without giving up too much. So I'm just gonna keep the 16th and hope for the best. So sim to user pick because I already took a lot of gambles last year and it paid off, but um, I don't think it'll pay off 2 years in a row, especially with my luck in the draft. So let's see, is there any elites? So not a lot actually. All right, so that Recce guy went first, offensive defenseman, medium elite. So not other than that, not too many elite players here. Let's hope we can get lucky here in the draft. All right, so I don't think any of the guys we had pinned. Actually, you know what? We scouted a lot of areas this year. Maybe we can get like an exact. Oh, all right, so an exact top four. But let's see. So he looks to be more of, I think, an offensive two-way defenseman. 6'2", 214, left-handed. He's a pretty solid skater. Not great physically. I don't want an exact top six. We have way too many of those. Sort by projected here. Wait a minute. What is when is this guy going? First, second, and then okay. All right. High top six. That's probably a medium top four. I don't know. I don't know. I'd rather take the exact top four. But let's see who's supposed to go first here. Vlasic, Brule apparently. I have nothing on this guy though. Defensive defenseman, right-handed. Ooh. I don't know. I may need to take a chance on Brule or Lander just because they're way ahead of those other guys. I can always get that top four. There's always a chance of getting that top four guy in the second round. I don't know. Should I take a chance on this guy, boys? I might have to. Right-handed. Yeah, I might have to. All right. I'm taking a huge chance here. I got nothing on this guy, but we're going to have to do it. We're going to have to. All right, let's see. All right, medium top four. Perfect. All right, so it wasn't the best situation, but it could have been a lot worse for sure. So medium top four. That's solid. That's solid. Defensive defenseman. Maybe potential replacement for CC. Now we got to hope that there's still one of those guys on the board so that we can have another solid defensive prospect. Yeah, I figured he's gone. He's already gone. And then all these guys are seventh defenseman. All right. I'll just sort by projected then. And then we'll go, I guess, with this Dowell guy. Yeah, he's a defensive. Yeah, he's defensive defenseman for sure. He might take a while to develop, though. That's the thing. Because his stats don't seem to be up there, you know, like the rest of them. Let's see this Galena guy. Two-way defender. Yeah, he's going to take a while as well. Rats. Enforcer. Nah. We're going to take this Dowell guy and hope for the best. And let's see. Medium top six, I figured. All right. Well, I mean, we didn't exactly have the greatest draft this year, I guess. I'll just take defenseman here. I'll keep taking defenseman and hope for the best because we really. Let's see. Oh, low top six. All right. I mean, at least we had a solid first round pick, but he wasn't the best. So, really hoping he pans out. Is there anyone who we have scouted? Gallia, we can get him later. You know what? We'll just get them now. Galiev, get on the team. Let's see what you are. Low top six, of course. Might have to use all these guys as like trade bait just to get like a top defenseman. Fifth round. Here we go. Yeah, I'll just take this guy. Whatever. Offensive defenseman. Low seventh defenseman. Wow. It's really not a good draft for us this year, boys. Besides that first round, maybe. That was all right, but not great. Not great at all. See the Scuderi guy, HL top two. They just keep getting worse. Oh my God, they keep getting worse. Seventh defenseman, AHL top two. What's this gonna be? AHL top four? Watch, it will be. Now that I said it, it will be. Everyone's undrafted at this point. Let's go league interest. Really? Okay. Whatever. Let's just go for defense and AHL seventh defenseman. Jesus. We'll sort by potential and we'll just go for this Corbin guy. Sure. AHL top. I knew it. I knew it. Oh my God. This game. Whatever. We got Brule, but that's about it. That's about it. In terms of players who will probably make our team within the next few years. So let's send to the re-sign stage and see who we got to see who we got to re-sign. I know we're gonna tender Dubois qualifying offer so that we can trade him. All right, so let's see who else needs to be signed though. Pretty sure a lot of people have to be signed actually. Yeah, because we have 49 mil in cap space. All right, so I'm gonna start with goaltenders. Yeah, Corpusalo gotta be signed, gotta be re-signed. Rats. Oh, he's gonna be a lot. Yeah, 7. All right, I figured. Hold on, I'll hold off on him for now. I just want to see who else we have to re-sign. CC, Finn, Harrington, Pouliot for sure. We gotta re-sign. Yeah, I'll get Pouliot back. I want him at 5.25. Can we get him at that? I hope so. I really, really hope so. Harrington, he's not exactly happy. So let's see. Already offered Pouliot. I'll give a contract to CC. Man, these guys won a lot. You know what? I got offer for Corpusalo before anyone else here. He is important. I'll try 7.4 at 8 years. Yeah, I guess so. All right. Man, that's a lot of money. I'll give this guy a contract. Defenseman. I really want to sign the forwards here as well. Let's see. I'll just release this Kaminsky guy. I will release... who else am I going to release? I really don't know. I'll release the Scott guy. I will sign Raquel and Wenberg. Oh my god, they want a lot of money. They really want money. 3.6 for 3 years. How's that? And then Raquel, 3.6 for 3 years. Man, we're really dropping a lot of money here, boys. Yeah, I'll just sign the minor league guys. Hyman, Natnan, Hansel, he's probably going to be a minor leaguer. You know what? I'm just dropping Hansel completely. We don't need him. And then, let's see. I'll drop this guy. I'll hold off on Perry. Saad, definitely got to sign. I'll see if I can bring him down to 6.4. Man, I feel like we're dropping a lot of money here. We really are. Dubois, I'll qualify you. And then Bjorkstrand, I will qualify you. Bjorkstrand's important, though. What if I increase his years? Yeah, he just wants more. All right, whatever. I'll give you 6.275. There you go. This is a lot of money, boys. A lot of money. We may even run out, actually, pretty fast. Just because of the amount everyone's asking for. I don't think we'll be able to re-sign Perry. Raquel, Saad, Wenberg, Corpusalo, Pouliot, Bjorkstrand, Hyman, Natnan, that guy. All of them re-signed, so that's good. All right, let's see who else. So we got 21.4 left. All right, that's manageable. Hopefully, with the contracts we have left, we can deal with that. Perry, let's see how much Perry wants. Yeah, 6.4. All right, it's not as much as he had before, which was like 8.6, but still, I want to hold off on him just for now. Wine handle, I will release you. And let's see. Harrington, hold on. Who else do I have to sign? Harrington, CC. Actually, that's it in terms of main roster, and then Perry. Okay, so I'll get Harrington and CC signed first. So Harrington wants 5.1. I'm gonna see if I could get him at 4.5. That'd be nice for him. And then CC. I'll see if I can get you at 4.6. There you go. And then I'll sign all the minor league guys. Matt Finn, Aberg, Boyd, Fontaine might drop. And I'll sign him for 1 year. He'll probably take that. Runblad. There you go. Just need to make sure our minor league team succeeds. Leslie. Thrower. And then Waterspoon as well. Nah, you're getting a two-way contract. Let's see. Is that it? I guess so for now. I'll sign this LaPlante guy. I'll sign Corrado. I will sign Carlson. I will sign Marchment. And I'll release Sherwood. He's probably not going to play. And we'll see who we have here because I want to update mainly on the money situation. All right, let's see. Who do we have? So Fontaine, CC, very nice. Finn, Boyd, Aberg, Leslie, Thrower, Waterspoon rejected. All right, whatever. Harrington, very nice. And we got everyone besides that one guy there for the minors, so we'll just release him if he doesn't want to be on a two-way. So we have 11.3 mil left, so we might actually be able to sign Perry here. Let's see. Do we have all our goaltenders signed? We still need to sign Lack. I'll just give him 1.1. That'll be good for him. Defenseman, do we have everyone signed? I believe we do. No, Waterspoon. Right. I'll just release him. He's not interested in playing here anymore. So, Brule. All right, Brule is a 73. Defensive defenseman. I'll let him develop a little bit in juniors first, I think. Just because we have our minor league filled up a little bit here. Perry and then Dubois. That's it, really? All right. I mean, I'm not complaining. As I said, I'm not going to be playing Dubois this year. I'm going to be trading him in free agency. So I guess we can re-sign Perry. And then maybe we can trade Ratty in that trade with Dubois and maybe get like a solid defenseman. Because let's see how much we could get Perry at. And if we can play him on like the third line or something like that, that'd be amazing. And then we trade him in the last year of his contract, you know. Let's see if we could get him at 5.75. That'd be great, actually. Would be. So, let's see if we get him, because that would be huge, actually. Advanced Day. Very nice. All right. We got Corey Perry back, and we got Eddie Lack back. Very nice. So now, I believe that's it, actually. And we still have 6.4 left. I was a bit worried about the salary there. It's a good thing we negotiated with all these players. Otherwise, we may not have had any cap left. Yeah, the only guy left over is Dubois, and we are trading him. So I believe we can now simulate up to free agency. And I will figure out a trade for Dubois. I don't want to trade Ratty yet. That's the thing, because you know, Perry may drop off, so I think Ratty's more of a regular season trade or preseason trade maybe when we finally see, you know, the adjusted overalls for the offseason jump. But I think we'll definitely be trading Dubois in the next episode, or at least maybe even right now if I can find a trade for him now. Okay, so let's see. Ooh, there's Jonas Brodin. We can't afford him, though, boys. We cannot afford him. I mean, it'd be nice, but right now, as of right now, we can't afford him. So I'm just going to take a quick look for a trade for Dubois. If we can't find one, then I'll just carry it over into next episode. So who really needs Dubois here is the thing. Let's see. Is there anyone who's really low overall? Like maybe Dowell. I know I just drafted him, but we're really running out of time here in Halifax to create a winning rosters. So, you know what? It's worth it. I mean, that's filling multiple needs for them. Top six, top six, top six. Yeah. Yeah. So, Liljegren, I don't think it's possible, but you know what? I'll figure out a trade for Dubois off screen. But for now, that'll be about it because, I don't know what to do about Dubois. I mean, I know I want to trade him. I just don't know who for. So I'll figure that out, and I'll see you guys in the next one.